What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking
right?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.
All right, shout out to Michael Woods. He broke a story, which right now is just a rumor, that PBC will, I don't know how they got in my head, how PBC will basically be moving on from Fox. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love, support. Everybody showing the channel. And as y'all will know, I will be on the road tomorrow. So obviously, the uploads won't be the same. Well, it might make it seem like the same. So I'm gonna be basically doing the content ahead of time. So I'm gonna do all my content. So hopefully I can at least deliver 7-8 videos for you guys tomorrow, man. So I'm gonna try to get them up there. But hey, appreciate everybody for tapping in. Check out the Box Remember playlist for more videos like this. Best way to help the channel, donate to the channel, share the video, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. And basically, this Fox and PBC partnership is coming to an end. I don't know if it was that the boxing ratings failed to live up to expectations, to what the UFC did. But one thing in the article pointed out that this may be a clear indication that Wilder and the Errol Spence pay-per-view event didn't do as well as rumored. And I told you guys it didn't do good, as none of those did good as they said they did. Sean Porter, Errol Spence, Danny Garcia, Deontay Wilder, Fury failed to reach 1 million pay-per-views with a joint venture. So I think Fox financially felt that you know, it wasn't even worth for them to be in the game doing it no more. So I don't know what they're gonna supplement or replace boxing with. Are they gonna try to, you know, do something with Bellator or something of that nature, or they just not gonna do it? But apparently, you know, Caleb Plant did 1.6, and I would like to know, you know, what is the TV ratings for Fox television shows? Let me see if I can look it up. But I want to know what they get from their television shows. So I don't watch regular TV unless it's sports on. So let me see if I can pull up the ratings. I don't know what the. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. They said that, I don't know, whatever Lone Star is, they said they slipped. So they said The Bachelor on ABC did 5.3 million people. Okay. Ellen's Game of Games, it was 3.3. That dip. The Wall 3.2. That's on NBC. CW All American only did 700,000. It ticked down from the second straight week. So not that many people watching All American. Still didn't give me what Fox. So it says the latest TV show, Fox 911, this Monday, drew 6.5 million total viewers in a 0.9 demographic. So they said down 10% and 25% week to week against lighter competition to Mark Lowe's. Yes, still leading the night in total audience. Lone Star crossover with 911 followed with 6 million, a 0.8 down to 20% in demographic to mark its own season low. So, you know, when you put into, you know, you put into a bigger picture that 911 dipped with 6.5 million people. Lone Star did 6 million people. The Bachelor doing 5.3 million people. And all these are taking a dip. Ellen's Game of Games, whatever the hell that is, that did 3.3 million. The Wall, NBC, those two on NBC, Ellen's Game of Games. And The Wall did 3.2. You talking about Caleb Plant on a Saturday night only doing 1.6 peak. You know, that's significantly less than all these shows. So you see why. And this is what happened when you don't put on the best product. Or when you put your best product up for $100 on pay-per-view and people not going to pay for it, you know. Yo, look, this is, you know, actually facts that I'm reading where people still watch regular television. 6.5 million people, and that's a dip, watch whatever 911 is, like it got Angela Bassett in it. That's a dip. And you want to know why they don't want to overpay these fighters to fight? Only do 1.6 and whatever Sean did, 1.3, whatever Ugas did. Fox did not have the money to put premium fights on PBC on their network. And then Areola and Andy Ruiz supposed to fight, and they postponed that. And maybe that would have helped putting 2 Mexican heavyweights on TV, but it just shows you that Fox just, you know, seeing it as a drag, you know. You know, and now you got a situation where, you know, Fox is out the way. They were talking about they didn't want to do the Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight. Why not? You know? And what's so crazy about it is I heard that PBC didn't even need pay-per-views to do the fight. They make the money off advertisements. So they make their money off advertisements where they don't have to need to do the fight. So the gate usually pays for the fight. And the advertisements, you know, that's how they rake in the money. And that's, you know, what Al Heyman, you know, basically told ESPN what he did, but he didn't show them how to do it. And basically Fox don't know how to do it. So, however, Al Heyman he don't need the networks to get his fighters paid. All the advertisement dollars that they get, it's just like when you do I just popped in my mind. I knew this for like a month. It's just like how he did, you know, tours with New Edition, all the tours he did. He got sponsors. Whatever tour you do, they get sponsored. Budweiser, he had the Budweiser tour or whatever. Because I remember watching the Rough Rider documentary they did on BT. And remember one of the sponsors was going to pull out for whatever reason it was. And that was going to take the money. So all Al Heyman doing is applying the principles that he learned from, you know, music tours. Excuse my niggas hurt. And applying it to boxing. So that's what he's doing. He getting people to advertise boxing like they did tours. So Al Heyman don't need the networks. The networks are just, you know, they need them. They just major distributors to get the TV on network television. But to be honest, Al Heyman is just applying the principles that he learned in the music industry doing tours to boxing. So he don't need the pay-per-view money. But the network likes the pay-per-view numbers, and the pay-per-view numbers do help. Pay-per-view buys do help, but they don't need pay-per-views. That's what I ask myself, why don't Al Heyman just buy a TV channel and just do it? You know, but then again, CBS is a name, Fox is a name, ESPN is a name, and you hear, you know, talks that, you know, Top Rank might be in trouble where they may be losing their deal with Top Rank. I mean, maybe losing their deal with ESPN. So, I mean, it's getting steep out here. And this is happening when you don't work together, and everybody talking about the zone in trouble, not PBC in trouble, and ESPN in trouble. Work together, you know, or you're going to have to start your own channel. And that's just my issue with it, man. These dudes refuse to work together so we don't get the best product. So, you got somebody tuning in for the Caleb Plant Truex fight. Oh, let's see what boxing about. Look at this shit. I want to see that. So you turn the boxing fans away. So that's doing more harm than foul. ESPN got it bad too because most of their best fights be on the ESPN Plus, and everybody don't have ESPN Plus. You know, that's, to me, that's crazy. But you know, I heard they going over to CBS. So Stephen Espinoza, you know, basically, remember he was crying. I forget he was on that shit, the boxing voice. He was on there crying to them that they, you know, Fox basically wasn't in the long run and they get the best fight. And now Stephen Espinoza get the whole load of my Paul George voice. See what he say about Joel Embiid? Excuse me, my niggas killing me this morning. I'm tired of giving a little piece. I want the whole load. So now Showtime, which is owned by CBS, and CBS, you know, they gonna have fights. It'll be interesting. It's gonna be the same Caleb Plant Truex, Ugas Porter. Who else they have? Not Ugas Porter. Ugas Ramos Porter and Baby Formula is gonna be the same type of fights. Then CBS not gonna be happy. And then what's gonna happen with CBS? You know, when it's SEC football or March Madness, or they gonna push those fights to Showtime. I mean, but really CBS got the whole summer. I don't know if they still got Wimbledon. I used to love watching Wimbledon in the summer on CBS, or they still got the golf tournaments and all of that shit. If they still do, you know, those usually do the day on Saturday. So I guess CBS got the bag, you know. But if Al Heyman don't start making fights over there, he gonna be finding himself just exclusively on Showtime, and Showtime doesn't have the budget to put on that. So you're gonna start seeing all the fights go to pay-per-view. All right, so that's just about what it's about to be. But should be interesting. But if they gonna do the same thing, they did on ESPN, they did on Spike, they did on they helped Spike turn to Paramount Network. They're gonna do they did the NBC, they did the Fox, the NBC Sports, CBS. They just gonna be on Showtime. So Al Heyman don't want to make the best fights. That's gonna be on him. You know, that's gonna you know, make his fighter suffer. He paying them all that money that they don't deserve, and it's hard to get them niggas to get in the ring. If I'm making $2 or $3 million fighting, you know, whoever I'm fighting, you know, so that's on my level. You want me to fight a Thurman, you want me to fight a Wilder, shit, I'm gonna need $6 million. It's hard to pay $6 million to pay Wilder A-side, you know, whatever he need to make his $20 million. So Al Heyman has spoiled these dudes, spoiled these guys, and that's the biggest thing around it. And they getting all this money. We seen when my mans walk up to you and see your nice car and ask you what you do. Anthony Durrell was in the $330,000 rate. You know, and people see, you know, dudes like Anthony Durrell getting that type of money where he said he about to buy a truck. You know, Ugas got all that money, so Al Heyman spoiling his fighters, and really, ultimately, it's for the detriment of boxing, the detriment of his company. And, you know, it is what it is. They do the same shit on CBS. CBS gonna push their ass back to Showtime, you know. And actually, what they really need is HBO to get back in the game. Top Rank and PBC. They really need to get them back up in the game. But to be honest, when the price got too high for them, they got the hell up out of there. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links in the description. Fast way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. Also got a Facebook group, all links in the description. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJGood313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate, share video. One time. Yeah.